Hi, my name is Krista and I've been a residential housekeeper for about 13 years and I wanted to share another video with you. So my last video was about how to clean when you're in a state of being overwhelmed, and I got a lot of positive feedback about that video and that helped a lot of people. So I wanted to talk to you about a concept that applies more when you're in a state of being in control of your everyday circumstances and you want to start leveling up and thinking about the future. So this is not a video to help when you're overwhelmed, but this is when you kind of have it under control and you can take it to the next level. So I just got back from a week-long trip out of state, and I did some things before I left to prepare for my return home. So this is a concept I heard of before. I didn't come up with this, but it's doing things for your future self. So doing things today so that tomorrow you'll be like, thank you, I'm so glad I did that. It's kind of preparing for the future so that you can set yourself up for success the next day or in the future. So some of the things that I did to prepare for this trip were, there's my dog Molly in the background. So I decided I didn't want to come home to dirty furry sheets. I decided I wanted to come home to clean sheets. So I took the time to change the sheets on my bed and make the bed so that it would be nice for when I got home. And I made sure to shut my door so the dogs wouldn't be able to come in and fur up my bed again. So another thing I did was I knew I didn't want to come home to a sink full of nasty dishes or even a smelly dishwasher. So I did all the dishes and ran the dishwasher. I pretty much cleaned the house in general as much as I had time to do, so that I knew I would be coming home tired after 16-hour drive, and I'd have a lot of other things to tend to, so I didn't want to come home to a dirty, smelly house. Another thing I did was went through the pantry and fridge to think about whatever food might turn bad, because last year when I went on this week-long trip I came home to a bag full of smelly, rotten potatoes. And I really didn't want to go through that again, so I learned from the past that it would help me to avoid experiencing that again, to think ahead and go through my food before I left so that I wouldn't come home to something gross again. So these are sort of ways you can prepare for a trip to think about the future, and I wanted to also talk about how you can apply the same concept in your day-to-day life, preparing today so that you can help out tomorrow you. So for example, if you think about your path of travel when you wake up. So I wake up in my room, I travel through the hallway, past my bathroom, past my laundry folding table, through my laundry room, to my kitchen. Those are the things that I see every single day as I get up and walk out and go to work. These are all the areas that I pass. And if I go through all those areas and I see, say, laundry table is covered in unfolded, unput away laundry. My bathroom's a mess. The litter box in the laundry room is smelly. And then I walk past the sink full of dishes and I leave the house knowing that I'm gonna come home to all of these things because I didn't have time to take care of it that morning. So those are the kind of things that say, I really know about myself that I hate a sink full of dirty, nasty dishes. So if I take care of that at night, before I go to bed, then morning Krista doesn't have to walk past a nasty sink full of dishes knowing I don't have time to deal with it and I have to go to work and I'm gonna come home to a sink full of gross dishes. So nighttime Krista, even though she's tired and wants to go to bed, can think, you know what, morning Krista is really gonna be unhappy about walking past all these things that were left undone. So even though nighttime Krista is tired, I'm gonna put in a couple extra minutes tonight so that tomorrow Krista will thank me. And the same thing with laundry. I hate folding cold, wrinkled laundry that's been sitting in a basket. I'm so much happier if I fold it when it's still warm and get it put away right away. So knowing that about myself, that's something that I can invest the time in to do today, so that tomorrow Krista won't be upset that she's folding cold, wrinkly laundry. And the same thing with going out of town. If you know about yourself, you're going to be coming home with loads of laundry to do from that trip, and you already have a backlog of laundry that you didn't take care of before you left, then you're just punishing your future self to not take care of it before you leave. So I know that I've been in different phases of my life where I haven't been in a place that I could think about my future self. You're too busy struggling through your day-to-day. You're in survival mode, and I've been there too. So I understand that, and maybe this concept isn't for you yet, but if you can start thinking in little ways about how you can help your future self today. Say you open your bedroom door and the first thing you see is a hallway or a living room covered in toys, and that's the first thing you step out on every morning, and it's frustrating and you don't look forward to that. One thing I did when my kids were small was I would say, okay, 5-minute cleanup, everybody. And for 5 minutes we'd set a timer and just pick up all the toys. So if you do that before you take your kids to bed at night, then your morning self doesn't have to walk out to yesterday's toys. So it's just a way to start thinking about that, even though you might still be in that state of overwhelm and you might just be like, it's all I can do to get through today. Just start thinking about little ways that you can prepare today to make yourself tomorrow happier. So let me know in the comments ways that you prepare today to do things for your tomorrow self. Let me know if you do any of these things, or if there's other things that you do. It can even be something like picking out your outfit today for tomorrow so that your morning goes smoother, or meal prep. So let me know what it is you do. Bye.